Hi guys, I'm Satakashi Kumari and welcome back to the all new episode of this podcast. Today's topic is all about travel and today we are going to travel to Gangtok. So, we learn something about Gangtok, why should we visit Gangtok, history of Gangtok, and why should we visit Gangtok with our entire family. So, without any further ado, let's get started. So, Gangtok city, capital of Sikkim state, northeastern India. It lies on a tributary of the Tista River in the southeast central part of the state at an elevation of about 5,600 feet. The city's name means top of the hill. So, capital of Sikkim, Gangtok is a hill resort and one of the most popular places in northeast India. It is known for its scenic beauty and striking views of Mount Kanchenjunga, the third largest peak in the world. Gangtok rises over slopes extensively traced in corn or maize. It was the governmental seat of the kingdom of Sikkim until the monarchy was abolished in 1975. It's very important to know about the history, so here it's the history. So, Sikkim was annexed by India in 1976. The city's population includes which population does the city include? So, Nepalis, Tibetans, Lipshas, and Indians. In the early 21st century, several communities surrounding Gangtok has amalgamated administratively under the Gangtok Municipal Corporation, which significantly increased the area of the city and its population. So, Gangtok serves as a market for corn, rice, maize, and pulses. Corn or maize, pulses, and oranges. It was an important point on the India Tibet trade route via Nathu Pass, or popularly known as Nathula Pass. So let's move on to the further cityscape. So Gangtok cityscape is marked by the former royal palace and chapel, two monasteries, the Lal Market, the Namgyal Institute of Technology, and the Cottage Industries Institute, the noted Buddhist monastery of Rumtek in 5 miles southwest, and the Royal Cremation Ground is at nearby Lukshiama. Also nearby is the Dodrul Shoten, built by Tibetan Buddhists in the 1940s. Its gold topped stupa is encircled by 108 prayer wheels. Sikkim University was established in the city in 2007. Gangtok has government maintained nurseries for cardamom, an important export from the state, and subtropical fruits, and there is an experimental agricultural station at Tarong. To the south, the city's Diorai Orchid Sanctuary houses some 200 species of orchids found in Sikkim. Among the protected natural areas near Gangtok is Kanchenjunga National Park. Gangtok experiences pleasant weather during the summer season. The temperature hovers from 18 degrees to 25 degrees during the season. It is the best time to visit Gangtok if you would like to escape the heat. That's very true. The blend of warm sunshine and cool breeze promises every visitor an unforgettable vacation of indulging in amazing things to do with your family and friends. Honeymoon couples planning a trip to Gangtok are certainly in for a treat as it offers delightful weather. Places to visit in Gangtok. Now, the very and the most important part of this podcast is places to visit in Gangtok. Nathula Pass, Hanuman Tok, Ranka Monastery, Flower Exhibition Center, MG Mark, Thashi Viewpoint, Himalayan Zoological Park, Tasomgo Lake, Rumtek Monastery, Baba Harbhajan Singh Temple, Seven Sisters Waterfalls, and many more. Gangtok is a very lovely place to visit. Each and every part is an admirable place to visit with your family and friends. Now, we'll talk about some famous Gangtok places in detail. Like, you should visit these places and you should know why to visit these places. So, some of them are Nathula Pass, a part of the ancient Silk route between India and Tibet. Nathula Pass is best owed with natural beauty and stunning scenic views. Driving through its steep, slippery slopes up to an altitude of 14,140 feet will make for quite an adventure. Nathula Pass sees a large number of tourists during summer and autumn, hence, this is the best time to visit Gangtok. So pack your bags and go to Gangtok. Okay, so winters might not be the best time to visit as the temperatures are quite low and the route is often closed due to heavy snowfall. The road remains closed to the public on Mondays and Tuesdays, so make sure you plan your itinerary accordingly. Okay, so let's talk about the distance from Gangtok to Nathula Pass. So 56 kilometers. So one travel tip from Satakashi is only Indian tourists with a valid permit are allowed to visit the pass. So the second is Hanuman Tok, located at an altitude of 7,200 feet. This decade's old Hanuman temple is one of the most popular places to visit in Gangtok, offering uninterrupted views of the Kanchenjunga range. This shrine is visited by tourists throughout the year for its serene ambience and stunning views. You can soak in the beauty of the lush greenery, the scenic hills, and the valleys, and a small part of the town while climbing the paved stairs that lead to this blissfully calm divine sight. So, the distance from Gangtok to Hanuman Tok is about 11 kilometers. So, what's the trivia? That it is believed that Lord Hanuman rested at this site while carrying the mountain with the Sanjeevani herb from the Himalayas to Lanka. So the third one is Lanka Monastery. So the beautiful Lanka Monastery should be part of your itinerary for the stunning views it offers, and of course the opportunity to interact with the Buddhist monks. You can click the pictures with the monks during breaks, but you have to respect their faith and their way of life while interacting with them. Enveloped by thick forests on all sides, the monastery is a sight to behold. The quiet and the serenity here offer a glimpse of life completely different from the cities. So the distance from Gangtok to Ranka Monastery is about 20 kilometers. The timings to visit this place is around 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So there's a time limit. Now the trivia of this place is the monastery follows the Zurmang Kagyu lineage of Buddhism. Now Satakashi's travel tip is keep aside a couple of hours for Banjakri Falls when you visit the monastery. Try paragliding here for an unforgettable experience. The fourth one is Flower Exhibition Center. So the Flower Exhibition Center is located within the walking distance from MG Road and displays a huge variety of flowers from across Sikkim, a heaven for nature lovers. The exhibition center remains in full swing throughout the year, especially during the annual flower show, which is held from April to May. Home to many different and unusual species of plants, the exhibition center offers a refreshing break from the never-ending road travel schedules. You can simply relax in its pleasant ambience, admire the colorful flowers, and click some amazing pictures. So the timings to visit here are 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. There's an entry fee too, rupees 10. So give rupees 10 and enjoy the amazing ambience of this center. The fifth is the MG Marg. So this is for the shopaholics. So MG Marg is the center of all activity in Gangtok and it's on your entity by default. However, if you have an extra day or a couple of hours to spare, do spend time in this vehicle free zone to learn and explore the way of life in Gangtok. This buzzy market is home to several shops, and some of which have been there for decades, along with many restaurants, cafes, and sovereign stores. Do try to hungry heads for yum cold coffee and sandwich. The sixth is the Tashi viewpoint. If you are looking to spend quality time in an unpolluted and serene environment, Tashi viewpoint is the best option. The fresh air, picturesque ambience, and magnificent views of the surrounding mountains make this place quite popular among picnickers and nature lovers. Shutterbugs must visit this spot early in the morning and in the evening to capture unforgettable sunrise and sunset views. Oh my god. So the distance from Gangtok center to Tashi viewpoint is around 7 kilometers and entry fee, if we talk about the entry fee, no entry fee, rupees 10 for using the binoculars and telescopes present there. Timings, time limits. So 5 a.m. to 6 p.m., 7 days a week. Now, Satakashi's travel tip for this place is the best time to visit the point is from March to June when the weather is pleasant and the days are bright and clear. So now we come to an end. So we will end our podcast today by answering some FAQ, which is the frequently asked questions. Here you will be cleared with many doubts. So the first question is, what is the best time to visit Gangtok? So I'll say autumn, which is October to November, is the best season to visit Gangtok. You can also plan a trip to Gangtok during spring that lasts from March to June to see the beautiful rhododendron flowers in full bloom. Oh my god, the flower is amazing. The second is there any airport in Gangtok? No, there's no airport in Gangtok. However, if you wish to travel by air, you can take a flight to Bagdogra Airport and from there take a taxi to Gangtok. The road journey will take around 4 to 5 hours. The next question is how to reach Gangtok by train. So there is no railway station in Gangtok, so you have to reach New Jalpaiguri Junction in Siliguri by train and thereafter travel to Gangtok by road. So the next is what modes of transport are available to get around Gangtok. So the best way to travel from a Gangtok hotels to different tourist attractions across the city is by taxi. These are available on both a private and a sharing bias. So this is very easy. Now suggest some things to do in Gangtok for adventures. So I'll suggest river rafting, paragliding, trekking are the some of the most important things in Gangtok for adventure seekers. Another one of the most exciting things is to do in Gangtok is driving through the Nathula Pass, which is one of the most stunning motorable roads in India. Next, for the shopaholics, where to shop in Gangtok? So, the most popular shopping center in Gangtok is Lal Bazaar, from where you can buy churpi, yak cheese, Nepalese kukris, bamboo, cane baskets, and Tibetan prayer flags. MG Mark is also a good place to shop in Gangtok. So here we end, and if you are hearing this message, you have listened to our new episode all the way to the end, and for that, I thank you from my bottom of my heart. Love you all. Meet you in the next episode of the podcast. Bye bye. Have a safe day.